Welcome to postpartum 10 weeks out.
Guys, we made it to the hospital.
This is Miss Letty Rowe.
First off, symptoms. Nothing really new, still having dry skin issues. My gut health has been very similar to what it was pre-pregnancy, which means I'm just really sensitive to like carbonation and vegetables. So I truly think that gut health is related to hormones in a lot of ways. So maybe if you're having gut health issues, pay attention to like where that happens in your cycle and stay away from certain foods during your cycle. But I was really great during pregnancy, didn't get a lot of stomach aches, and then I was really great like probably for the first 4 weeks after pregnancy, but now it's just kind of like back to what it used to be, which is like, yeah, just can't eat a lot of like raw veggies, and some fruit bothers me too. So it's kind of unfortunate. The last symptom is something that I talked about on Instagram, but my ankle is jacked up, you guys, and it has been jacked up for probably 5 weeks, and it hasn't gotten better. It basically feels like if this was my leg running down and this is my foot, it feels like my foot is like tilted. So like if I try to stretch it this way, it hurts on the like outer part. So I went to the chiropractor and she said maybe it was like my IT band and my glute and everything, running in line with it. So trying to like stretch that out and use the massage gun. But every morning I wake up and like my feet hurt. So I don't know if it's just adjustments from your body changing so much during pregnancy. I'm guessing that is a little bit of it. But yeah, if you have any suggestions about that whole fiasco, comment down below because it's pretty annoying. Emotions, I feel great. I know I say that every week. I'm just kind of like waiting to feel bad. I feel generally happy, and not every minute or hour is good, but I would say overall, like, I love being mom. And I think that it just keeps getting better and better every day for me. So I feel bad. If you don't feel that way, that's fine. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like that's not normal. I would say that I'm probably the abnormal one in this situation where I am pretty generally feeling great about being a mom. But that's it for emotions. All right, feeding and breastfeeding, how is that going? I would say it's going good. The other day I thought about this. I was like, at what point do you stop breastfeeding? Like, I know with my nieces, one time Lily like bit my sister, and my sister like got scared, and then Lily was like freaked out of breastfeeding forever after that point, and she was about 1 year old. So I'm kind of assuming that's like when you can feel it out, is maybe around 1 year. Obviously they get teeth, and so that's a whole different experience. And then they start to eat solids at like 6 months. So I just don't know. But something that I found out too is that your breast milk supply it never increases from the point of it being established after, like, when your baby's a newborn. So let's say my milk got established at month 1. The supply, it does not increase as they grow. It stays the same, which I think is crazy. It's insane. But you have to think about too, you introduce solids at like 6 months, so they are getting more and being like filled up more from that point. So I just thought that was really interesting. Your body just supplies what they need, and apparently it's about the same up till forever. So anyway, it's going well, no complaints, but I did get back into eating veggies the other night just to test it. And I ate 1 floret of broccoli and a couple pieces of cauliflower, which, maybe I should have known better, but they were cooked and They didn't hurt my stomach, but the next day, Letty would not eat. Like, I put her up to my boob and she would cry her head off. So I was like, okay, what's going on? She's associating this with maybe her stomach hurting, which I know that's very common. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her some grape water and see if that helps. So I gave her grape water and she ate. So I was like, man, she really has gas, even though she wasn't really fussy that day. But for 3 feedings, I had to give her grape water just before, just to even get her to eat. So crazy stuff. But today she's fine, so the broccoli thing must have gone through the system and probably won't go back to it. All right, as far as sleep goes, pretty much the same as last week, sleeping a good, well, last night I actually put her down at around like 7:30, and no, what happened? I think I put her down around like 6:30. She woke up about 45 minutes later, and I just like went in there, kept it really dark, fed her, and put her back to sleep like I do normally. She went back to sleep. Normally, I get her up and we like play a little bit, and then she goes down at like 8 again. So I don't know. We'll try that again, see if she can just be like put back to sleep. So, but otherwise, really nothing different. She sleeps for about like 12 hours total, getting up about 2 or 3 times at night. High and low of the week. High would probably be, getting to hang out with Brad's family and all of Letty's cousins, because they're all babies. And that was super fun for Memorial Day. And low would be probably getting to pack up and move. Packing with a baby is not ideal, but thankfully we get to do it like over time, and I don't have to do it like all in one day. So thank goodness for that. So how is Letty doing? She recovered from her shots last week. She has like a little nodule in her thigh still. It's like scar tissue, poor thing, but it doesn't hurt her. I feel like she's growing out of her 0 to 3 month clothes. So now we're pushing into 3 to 6 month clothes, which is, all of those are packed up. So freaking hope we get to move this weekend so I can actually like go through that stuff and get her into like clothes that fit her. But what I was going to say is I feel like we're transitioning, or I want to transition out of the postpartum videos. So this one is probably going to be my last one, just because I feel like every week we kind of revisit things and they're pretty much the same. So what I'm going to do is just in a couple weeks, like let's say 4 or 5 weeks, recap on how I'm doing or any changes, because I don't want to bore you guys, of course. And that being said, I do want to get into more like fitness and food and just like, pursuing weight loss and workouts and that kind of thing, because I feel like that's what you're interested in. But correct me if I'm wrong, or if you want to see other types of videos, that's what I want to do, is just be kind of like a support for you guys. You guys watch these videos, and I'm so thankful for that. Hopefully they're very helpful. But yeah, I just feel like we're transitioning out, like we're 10 weeks out from birth. So we got to like freshen it up and do something new. So please comment down below what you want to see. But like I said, I will be back in the future to revisit some of the postpartum stuff. As far as a product goes this week, I got this out. This is the Fisher-Price Sit Me Up floor seat. I will link it below in the description for you guys, but it's very supportive. She can hold up her head, so I would say that is definitely it's definitely a requirement. You don't want your baby to be like slumped over in here, so she can support herself. So I'll sit her in here. Like I said, I feel like it's more supportive than the Bumbo seat, and it's got these fun little toys, which she hasn't really gotten into yet because she can't grab things yet. So, but it's very nice and not that expensive. Keeps them entertained and contained for, 10 minutes or whatever. So love this. And it also helps with the head shaping. Like, they don't want to be, or you don't want them laying all the time on their back so that they get that flat head. So this is a good option for that. And then the other product that I wanted to say that I've been using, because it's hot now in Florida, summertime for you guys, is a stroller fan. So this one, I think I just got it from like Walmart, or I registered for it or something, but you can find them on Amazon too. It's rechargeable. It has 3 settings, blows pretty dang hard. You could use it for yourself, honestly, like at the beach or pool, but you can wrap it around her stroller or the car seat, that kind of thing, so they can stay nice and cool and it's not too loud. So I like that. And it holds its charge pretty good. Last section is my body. So I weighed myself this week and I am down to like 158, like in that zone. And for the last like couple of weeks, I was in 159s. So I think over time, I am slowly losing weight and I do feel like I have less fat in my stomach. Sometimes I watch our videos and I'm like, dang, I don't look like I used to look. And so those things do cross your mind. Like, I would say that you're crazy if you've never thought that about yourself postpartum. But you can't get too wrapped up in it. It took you 10 months, 9 months to gain all that weight or your body to change. And so it's going to take that long or longer for it to change again. And yeah, you might never look like you did before, but that's because you're not the same person. And you are always going to change and evolve no matter what you're going through in life. So overall, I feel good. I wear clothes right now that I am confident in, and I think that's important too. If you don't have clothes that fit, then maybe buy a couple new pieces, one new pair of jeans, a couple of shirts, some new bras that fit you right and that you feel good in. Or else you'll just live your life in sweatpants, not liking how you look, not wanting to go out, and that, of course, will affect your mental health. So that is my recommendation to do. Also get like exercise. This is my last postpartum video, so that's why I'm plugging all this. Again, I really appreciate you guys like watching these videos and commenting and supporting me through my postpartum journey. So hopefully I can continue to help you with all the videos in the future. But we'll do one last look comparison wise now versus my like first week out. It would be fun too to maybe we'll do a triple shot. So we'll do the first, I think when I was like 12 weeks pregnant. Just, it's crazy to see. Like, you'd think that I would be back to looking like what I did at 12 weeks, but nope, not for me. So thank you again. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. You're worth it.